All right, here we have the engine bay. I'll start by looking at some of the sheet metal stuff. The hood is in great shape. You know, most hoods are. One of the really good things about this Blazer is it's really solid as you go towards the front end. It's pretty rusted out in the back, but a lot of the common areas that you see rust on the firewall are not corroded on this truck. So this spot right here, there's a reinforcing plate back there. A lot of times you'll see rust through right there. So you can see going all the way down that firewall. Everything is in real good shape. Going down this gutter, obviously I can't pull those harnesses out, but overall the gutter and the outer cowl appear to be in good shape. You can still see the remnants of chalk marks. So they did paint the exterior of the truck, but they didn't obviously paint the interior engine bay. So looking down here towards the firewall lip, as you can see, we've got really good metal all the way to the bottom of the firewall. And that's really important when you're doing patch repairs on the cab floors, because you got good solid metal to attach your repair panel to. So the inner fenders are gone. They're rusted out in the normal places. So those need to be replaced. The radiator support might be reusable. I actually haven't been able to find places where they're rusted through in the normal. This is the normal spot right under here underneath the battery. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show. So as you can see, there's some areas that are covered up by dirt that I just can't access to clean out. But overall, I'm seeing a lot of good metal in there, so I do think the radiator support might be in good shape. But I do have a good OEM one that comes with the project. So if this radiator support turns out to be not as good as it appears, you've got another one to work with that is good. Still got the remainder of the air conditioning system. The compressor is missing, but I do have a takeoff compressor and the rear bracket. So you've got all the brackets and fittings and hardware and everything. You get all the original components. And I do have a bunch of those NOS if somebody's looking to do a high quality restoration on the air conditioning system. Engine appears to be original. You know, still got the emissions stuff on the carburetor. You know, everything's orange. I replaced that water pump after it went out. It's got the Ram Horde manifolds. Original air cleaner. Yeah, all the parts as far as I can tell. I think I put that brake master cylinder on there. So still got the original heat stove on it for the thermostatic air cleaner, which is pretty cool. And I do have another one that I can throw in as well. Oh. The original water pipe, I wouldn't plan on reusing that. Most of them are corroded underneath the hoses, but I have a really nice stainless steel reproduction one that was made by a really talented member on the forum. You can paint that to match the original, or you can leave it stainless, you know, dealer's choice. But yeah, that's the engine bay.